In the last few minutes, reports have started to emerge in Arabic media saying that Israel and Palestinian militants have reached a ceasefire agreement. It comes after 2 days of violence, which Israel says left 4 of its citizens dead. Officials in Gaza say more than 20 Palestinians have died in Israeli strikes. President Trump has tweeted that he supports Israel 100% in its defence of its citizens. It is the most serious escalation in fighting for years, as our Middle East correspondent Tom Bateman now reports.
Singled out in a packed Gaza City street. This was a targeted strike, killing a Palestinian Israel said was a money launderer for militants. Air raid sirens have hardly stopped in southern Israel. More than 500 rockets have been fired from Gaza, one of the deadliest flare-ups between old enemies since they last fought a war in 2014. As the rockets claimed Israeli lives, there was talk of a fierce response from the country's prime minister.
I've instructed our forces to continue with massive strikes against terrorists in the Gaza Strip, and the forces around the Gaza Strip will be stepped up with tank, artillery and infantry.
Powerful explosions hit Gaza as the warplanes struck. Israel said it hit hundreds of militant sites. People's homes and lives were lost too. A tower block was hit. Israel said a militant commander was based there. This was a direct hit on a civilian building, nothing to do with militants or factions. This is what we get from the Israeli occupation, this local man said. But officials in Gaza said residents were among the dead. Israel and Hamas have come close to all-out conflict of late, but not as close as this. Militants have been trying to get concessions from Israel, which blockades the Strip and which demands calm on its boundary. But there are signs Hamas has been losing its grip on some smaller militant groups there, a factor which partly triggered this latest flare-up. It also makes what happens next hard to control. Tom Bateman, BBC News, Jerusalem.